What's up, everybody? Brotrio here, and we are wrapping up the Square Enix conference today. Today we got Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Sony. We'll have one video each. So right now, of course, you're watching Square Enix. We didn't get Chrono Trigger sequel. We didn't get Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I was surprised by that. I thought they'd at least mention it.
Yeah, the Square Enix one, I mean, to their benefit, I guess, they did keep it short, so I will give them that. They kept it to only 30 minutes, but they really didn't announce too much. Like, yeah, there were some good stuff, like some good announcements in there, but nothing really, like, you know, grabbed me by the cojones and got me excited. The only thing that, and I think the thing I was most excited for was Babylon's Fall, but that was it, and I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, and the trailer was just a bunch of pictures and dates, but it looked cool.
I mean, even Kingdom Hearts had pretty much the same trailer as Xbox's with a few little things.
The Kingdom Hearts trailer was expanded, but
it wasn't like that expanded though.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go through the list.
Yeah, in
other
order.
Stuff. We'll talk about it when we get to it. Starting with Shadows of the Tomb Raider. Got the same trailer we saw yesterday, which was fine, but we also saw gameplay.
Yeah, she predators herself.
Yeah.
Smears mud all over, and she's sitting there breathing real hard like Schwarzenegger.
It's some awesome stealth action. And
I think this is going to be the best Metal Gear in years. Because...
Yeah, since Phantom Pain, it'll be the best Metal Gear.
Yeah, I mean... Lara Croft looks like she is fully embracing her, like, inner stealth mechanics and everything, and it looks awesome. Like, she even, you know, Arkham Asylum someone with her grappling hook and, like, hangs them from a tree.
Yeah, and it kills them when Laura does it, but not Batman.
That's nuts.
Next, we had an update for Final Fantasy XIV, Under the Moonlight, Cross Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, that took me very much by surprise.
It's very cool, and an Arin costume. Looks like to be an Arin costume in Monster Hunter, but it was unclear what the crossover content's going to be for each game.
It might just be monsters in Final Fantasy XIV.
I'm assuming both games are going to get some crossover content.
And hopefully it's more than just outfits, like maybe there's some like Final Fantasy type weapons or possibly a mage or something that comes into Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Then we gotta look at my favorite game of this event so far is Captain Spirit. This game will not stop following me, and I makes me hate it even more every time I see it. Like, if you're into games like that, great. I'm sure you love it, and it's probably awesome. I hate it. And I don't want to see it. I'm tired of seeing this kid imagine he's a superhero.
Yeah, I'm not that into it either.
If they'd show us some gameplay, I might be more interested. I'm trying to hold judgment back until
I think it's one of those story-ish games like Telltale stuff.
I think it's like that. It's just like a point-and-click game.
I'm not sure. I never played the first Life is Strange, and this is like a spin-off?
Yeah. Because they made sure to point out that it's not Life is Strange 2.
I'm sick of it. Moving on.
Moving on to one I'm pretty pumped for. Dragon Quest XI, the Western release. It's been out in Japan for quite some time because that crap is big over there. But I have not played a Dragon Quest since the Americans called it Dragon Warrior on the NES. So I'm pretty excited for this one. I don't know. I saw a trailer and it grabbed me, and I want to play it because it's open world and turn-based. So,
yeah, the combat looks cool. A lot of good enemy designs that apparently the more realistic they look, the more dangerous they are, is what that trailer made me think.
It's Akira Toriyama's designs, man. I mean, you
can't go wrong.
Square Enix just keeps them in their pocket, and he's just pumping out designs left and right.
Then we got to look at the game I mentioned earlier, Babylon's Fall.
Yeah.
What it is, I have no idea.
I saw knights.
But it looks pretty, and there's knights in it, and that gets me excited.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's some form of fantasy element to it, and it's pretty deep, because I love deep, like, fantasy stuff. But, I hope it's not, like, too realistic or anything, because that would just...
One of the dates on the timeline was, like, the birth of the goddess, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty of fantasy stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Aaron with the quick breakdown there.
It looks pretty good.
Well, I mean,
it's very pretty looking.
And speaking of pretty looking, Nier Automata looks great.
Is it Automata or Automata? I don't know.
Nier Automata.
Automata?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Automata.
Well, it's on.
It was like Automaton.
It's coming to Xbox. It's the
yeah.
same thing they announced at the Xbox.
It's kind of like a DLC,
but this
Game of the Year edition type of thing.
Yeah.
This one had a pretty sweet trailer, and I hadn't seen Jack on this game, so I was like, oh,
like it definitely slipped under my radar, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's a thing, and it looks great.
Yeah, a lot of like Nier Automata seemed to have like a very niche group of people that were excited about it, and then when it came out, I didn't hear anything about it. So I'm assuming I've heard it was good, and then didn't hear anything about it. But yeah, the fact that it's coming to Xbox means that it's going to be out there for an even bigger player base. So
yeah.
I mean, that can't be a bad thing. And then we got another quick look at Octopath Traveler.
Very quick.
Well, this game is out next month, so I didn't expect to see too much on it because
I didn't want to see too much on it because it comes out so soon. So
yeah, it comes out next month. It's a Nintendo Switch exclusive. It's this gorgeous HD 2D game, and I mean the demo was so much fun.
It was.
And I only played half of it.
Primrose. Ooh.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like each character has different jobs and have different abilities, and I mean that's basically every RPG. But this one does it in a way that
it's like
different.
Overworld abilities.
Yeah.
A lot of RPGs
that's
don't do that.
That's the words I was looking for.
Yeah.
Overworld abilities.
Primrose uses her
it's like
charms.
a fresh
on
way
me,
to do it.
And I'm in love with
Primrose what can she do? Can't she like
Allure
dance
people.
and make people fight for her?
her. I'd
Yeah.
fight for her any day.
And Ulrich
basically,
could just
you
pick a
have
fight with anybody.
Yeah.
It.
Just you're blocking that door. I want to go in there.
Anyway, we talked about this longer than the actual games
we did.
for the future. We need to move on from Octopath. It comes out next month, July 13th, I believe. It's gonna be awesome.
And we're probably gonna make a video about it.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna have a review of it, so stay tuned for that.
Then we got Just Cause 4, and there's insanity and tethers and tornadoes and jetpacks and balloons.
Yeah, they showed the tether a lot more in this conference, which
the string of cars hanging from that bridge from all those tethers.
I like the car having 4 balloons on it and him driving it through the skies. That
game looks
ridiculous.
I mean, every one of them has looked like a rip-roaring good time. I never got around to them.
This one looks like such a rip-roaring good time. It might be my entrance into the series.
He put the 2 tethers on the van and smashed that guy. That was awesome.
It just looks amazing.
Now there's one that looks a little weird. I'm not sure. Like it had a mostly live action trailer. The Quiet Man.
Yeah.
Is he mute or deaf, or does he?
Well, he pointed at his ear, and it seemed like after the fighting started, there was no sound. So I don't know if this is going to be a game with no sound in it.
They just didn't want to
which might be weird.
A sound designer.
That would be really weird. Like if there's no sound.
I don't think I could play it. I'd be too unsettled the whole time.
Like
I would probably be playing
boring.
music.
Yeah.
Well, they closed us off with Kingdom Hearts 3, like we talked about earlier. The new trailer.
Kingdom Hearts 3 had an extended trailer, showed a lot more stuff. I am going to break it down the second I get a chance, so stay tuned for that.
E3 is busy, y'all.
But, Kingdom Hearts 3 just looks absolutely incredible, and that is what Square ended their conference with. And, I mean, that's one of the biggest games they have, if not the biggest at the moment. So, of course, they would end it with something huge. But overall, Square Enix, their conference was just... It's kind of like... I mean, it had better showmanship than EA's, but ultimately had, like, the same feel of EA.
It was very by the numbers. It was just... the only new thing, I think, was... Babylon's Fall. Everything else, I think, was announced. Maybe Just Cause 4 was not announced until E3. I know it was announced in a previous conference.
Oh, the Quiet Man was...
Yeah, that's the only. That's the only new thing I could think of.
Quiet Man and Babylon, I think, were the only things that were like new for Square Enix.
Yeah, but
it was just I don't know.
Yeah, it's alright. No, it's not great.
I can't believe Final Fantasy VII didn't make an appearance.
Yeah, like how?
Like,
how?
It's been years since that was like 2 or 3 years ago since Final Fantasy VII remake made an appearance, isn't it?
Something like that.
Seems like it.
And I mean, we need answers because supposedly the game was going in production, then it all got scrapped, and they started over from square one.
Yeah.
Give us an idea of what's happening. Like, I know typically they don't do like a trailer and just be like, this game is delayed.
2020.
Because that would suck. But
2025 for
Yeah.
57.
I mean, give us some Final Fantasy VII information. And granted, we might get some in interviews later on in the week. We don't know. If we do, we will update y'all as soon as we get it.
Square takes so much time on their games, it makes Nintendo look like they're rushing.
Yeah. But Square Enix conference, not the greatest. Had some okay trailers. A little more for previously shown trailers, but overall not the best. But not the worst.
Yeah, I'd say short and sweet. Like, they didn't waste our time, but they
better than EA.
Yeah.
Yeah, better than EA, and that's all anyone can ask. Hey, thanks for watching. Did you like the video? Why don't you hit that like and subscribe button? It really helps us grow the channel. And don't forget to ring that bell to join our notification squad. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I put the links in the description just to make it easier for you to get to. And we will catch you next time for the next video from the Bro Trio.